the northeast tip of North America, on an island called Newfoundland, there's an airport. It used to be one of the biggest airports in the world. And next to it is a town called Gander.
There's a two-person police department.
An elementary school. An SPCA.
A local TV station.
And a hockey rink.
It's a small place on a giant rock in the ocean. Everybody knows everybody else. And everybody in this room has a story about how they started that day. Welcome to the rock if you come from away. Probably understand about a half of what we said. Same man's an island, but an island makes a man.
Especially when one comes from one like Newfoundland. Welcome to the rock. That morning I'm in the classroom. It's our first day back and the school buses are on strike. So I'm covering for Annette, who's running late.
Sorry, Beulah. How's the kids?
Not exactly thrilled to be inside on such a gorgeous day. So I told them we'd have a half day this morning, and they were quite pleased. Till I told them we'd have the other half in the afternoon.
Welcome to the wildest weather that you've ever heard of. Where everyone is nicer, but it's never nice above.
Welcome to the farthest place you'll get from Disneyland.
Fish and chips and shipwrecks.
This is Newfoundland.
Welcome to the rock.
An islander, I am an islander. I'm an islander, I am an islander. I'm an islander, I am an islander. I'm an islander, I am an islander.
That morning, I'm in my car. The kids cross Airport Boulevard to get to school, and that time of day, people are usually in a bit of a rush to get to work and stuff. So normally, I sit there and run my radar.
Woo-hoo!
And if they're speeding, I'll stop them and I'll write out a warning ticket. I'll write STFD. Slow the fuck down.
Welcome to the land where the winters tried to kill us and we said, we will not be killed.
Welcome to the land where the water tried to drown us and we said,
We will not be drowned.
Welcome to the land where we lost our loved ones and we said,
We will still go on.
Welcome to the land where the winds try to blow.
And we said no. That morning, I dropped the kids off at school and head to the SPCA, where I'm greeted by my other kids, all barking and meowing for breakfast and a belly rub. Not that I'm complaining, I love them. But by the time feeding's done, I gotta get back to pick up my human kids. So I take just 1 second to myself and I'm sitting in my car. I'm in the staff room, I'm in the library, and I turn on the radio.
you are here at the start of a moment on the edge of a world where the river meets the sea. Here on the edge of the Atlantic, on an island in between there and here.
I'm running my radar when Bonnie comes by. She pulls over and she is waving at me like mad. So I roll down my window and she says,
Guys, turn on the radio.
slow it down.
Turn on the radio. Where our story starts.
It's my first day at the station.
Where we'll end the night.
I'm getting coffee for the picket line.
Where we go by heart. 5 minutes till my smoke break. Every single flight.
I'm off to work at the airport.
Welcome to the pub, welcome to the trees, to the ocean and the sky, and whatever's in between. To the ones who left, you're never truly gone. Our candles in the window and the kettle's always on.
And the sun is coming up and the world is coming short. If you're hoping for a harbor, then you'll find it nothing more. Through the winter, from the water, through whatever's in the way, to the ones who have come from away. Welcome to the rock.
I start my day at Tim Hortons. Don't drink coffee, don't drink tea, and I've got no use for donuts. But I'll grab a Pepsi and get the lay of the land. As the mayor, it's how I keep in touch with the people and such. Everything starts and ends at Tim Hortons. Morning, Guard.
Morning, Claude.
Morning, Crystal.
Morning, Mr. Mayor.
Dwight.
Morning, Claude, Guard, Crystal.
Claude, Crystal, Dwight, Guard. Morning.
Morning, boys. Pepsi.
That's right. What's the news?
School bus strikes tonight.
We're working it out.
Hey, we're coming to the table.
We're coming to the table, too.
Well, are they tearing down the airport?
Not today.
I heard that Tom Horton and his wife won the Super 7.
You don't say.
Lucky shit.
4.6 million.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the mayor. Oh, Mr. Mayor, my name is Dennis Mosher with Rogers TV. I'm new to town and to reporting. It's my first day.
Well, where you belongs to, Janice?
Port Basque, so if you see me running any red lights or anything, just forgive me, we don't have stoplights over there.
Well, welcome to Gander, Janice.
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 If you're looking for news, you should talk to that man running in here. That's our constable, Oz Fudge. He's full of stories.
Mr. Mayor, I saw your car in the lot. Crystal, turn up the radio so we can all hear. Doug, you'll probably want to get down to air traffic control right away.
There's only supposed to be 2 air traffic controllers on, but instead there's 14. Everyone's heard, and they all shows up without even being asked. We're being told there'll be over 200 planes diverted across the country. Lufthansa 414, this is Gander Center, squawk code 7235. Due to a recent development, you are ordered to land at Gander YQX immediately. Copy that? This is an order. Yes, sir. I understand you have VIPs on board. I'll see your VIPs and raise you an international emergency. Land your plane now.
Copy that, Gander Tower.
This is Air France.
Aer Lingus.
Lufthansa.
British Airways.
Emirates.
This is American 49er. What am I supposed to tell my passengers?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. There's been an incident in the United States.
We're just having problems with the cabin lighting system. We're just going to touch down while we fix the system.
This is your
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. We will be making an unexpected landing in Gander, Newfoundland. Anybody in the business knows that when you sit down in Gander, it is for an emergency. Now, we don't know what's happening, but the captain tells us to keep everyone from panicking. Tray tables up, please. We will be dimming the cabin lights. Pushing the reading light button will turn on your overhead light. However, pushing the flight attendant button will not turn on your flight attendant.
I look out the window to see if there's something mechanical, like if we've lost an engine or something's on fire, but I don't see anything.
I told head office I need to travel less. I told them it was doctor's orders, but they say you're going to the conference, so you go.
My dad says, Bob, you gotta calm down. But the flight attendant's shaking like a leaf, so I figure I've got permission.
My son sends me on vacation. He says, Mom, you never go anywhere. And when I get back, I'm saying, this is exactly why.
And suddenly, there's a drop. A sudden change in direction, and I fly a lot, so I know that's not normal. And out the window down below, all I can see are rocks and trees and nothing.
On final approach, we're coming into runway 22, and I think, where am I going to park this thing? There are planes lined up like sardines. And as far as I can see, there's cars lined up too. It looks like everybody in Newfoundland is here.
One plane, then another, and then another,
Is this on?
and then another,
Sorry.
and then 13.
This is Rogers TV, Channel 9. My name is Jen Snorsher. I'm reporting live from Gander Airport, where the 19th plane has just touched down. I'm here with Bonnie Harris. On a normal day, we have half a dozen flights. We've already got 3 times as many landed in just 2 hours. There's a lot of noise. You can smell the fuel. You can smell the exhaust.
Jesus, that's a jumbo. There's got to be 250 or 300 on her. Now that's a fairly large one as well. There's got to be 200 on her. Now I'm adding this up. We've got 38 planes, 300 people on the average. Holy shit.
Mr. Mayor,
Come on, 5 of the grounded planes aren't responding. That's what air traffic control says.
Red says they're probably on the wrong frequency.
Thank you, Dwight.
FAA won't give us a timeline for reopening the airspace.
And the airplane crews need to be rested or we'll never get them out of here.
American Transair Flight 25 requests that when they deplane,
If they deplane,
that they be a priority.
Why?
They were headed to Disney World with 90 Make-A-Wish kids.
Jesus!
Even with all the hotels in town, we've got no room. We've got to start looking at other towns.
Appleton and Gable have already offered, but we have no way of getting there. And Garth's bus drivers are still on the picket line, and without them, no one's going anywhere.
For Jesus' sake, I'll tell them where to go. on that?
I've got the SPCA lady on the line again asking about the animals.
Tell Bonnie we have people to deal with.
Claude, apparently those 5 planes that aren't responding, they're treating them as bomb threats.
All right. The RCMP is going to handle it. We've got almost 7,000 people who might be spending the night. Jesus, that's, you know, as many as got living here in town. We need to house them somewhere, and we need to get them there.
Don't look at me.
Not to mention food and supplies and anything else that snarls up.
Well, why are they sending them all here? Why not Toronto or Ottawa?
Because if anything goes wrong, we have a lot less people to lose. All right, Jan Mosher, here's your news. Gander Town Council declared state of emergency.
11:53 a.m.
Tuesday.
September 11, 2001. Any available community buildings will be converted into shelters. With thousands of passengers arriving at any minute, the town is asking for help with, well, anything you can do.
Crystal, I saw on the news that they're looking for blankets and bedding and maybe some food.
You know what they need an month.
I need something to do because I can't watch the news anymore.
There's something I need to do, something to keep me from thinking of all of the scenes on the tube. I need something to do because I can't watch the news. No, I can't watch the news anymore.
From the water to the wind. If the stranger ends up at your door.
You get on the horn. Hello, this is Beulah Davis down at the Academy. I heard we might be getting some guests, so I wanted to speak to whoever's in charge of getting the school organized. How many passengers can we take? Oh, we've been about 400 students. I'm sure we can take 600 or even 700 if we really pack them in. When are they coming? Could be any time now. Well, I'm glad I phoned.
I get a call from Beulah looking for anything 700 people from around the world might need. So I go down to Shoppers, and the manager says to just take what I want off the shelves. Toothbrushes, floss, mouthwash, deodorant, and we're all back to school, what Beulah says.
You know, those planes have probably got some babies on them.
So I'm back to Shoppers for diapers, and we're unpacking them when Annette says,
You know, those babies are probably going to be hungry.
so I'm back to Shoppers for formula and baby food, and by the time I get back, Beulah says,
You know, those planes are probably filled with women of childbearing age. So I'm back to Shoppers to pick up as many pads and tampons as they have.
The Baptist Church needs a hand moving their pews. Dr. O'Brien down at the pharmacy is ready to fill any prescriptions. And the Lions Club is looking for toilet paper. Yeah, extra. Medicine,
Toothpaste, underwear, aspirin.
protect our kids who are out of that summer. Down at the station, we're taking donations up by the door.
Holy Jesus is Lord.
Better than being at home alone wondering what's really happening.
Everyone's phone is sending up fruits to the school. What can be done?
What do we need?
I need a tray of sandwiches.
We need 50 more.
Sandwiches?
Trays.
200 gym mats, is that enough?
You tell me and we'll both
For
know.
the love of God, stop bringing toilet paper to the Lions Club.
How do you know what you need when you don't know how many you're needing to feed?
When you don't know how many are staying.
How long they are staying? We better start praying the weather stays nice.
The winter from the water.
In the winter, from the water.
In the winter from the water.
In the winter, from the water.
If the stranger ends up sent by fate. Are we gonna be ready?
Well, we have to be, don't we?
If you include the original flight, we were probably on the plane 13 hours.
We were up there 15 hours.
20 hours.
28 hours. We were on that plane for over an entire day.
28 hours over an entire day. There was one island below. Everyone knew every inch of that plane.
We were allowed out of our seats, but not off the plane.
You never think about it, but airplane doors are 20 feet in the air.
And even if you somehow survived the jump, they probably would have shot you.
Everyone knew every inch of that place.
You could go up to first class, you could stretch in the aisles.
Our flight was full. There were children sleeping on the floor.
there were 3 seats on each side. There was only one aisle in the middle.
We had no way to get information.
This was before most people had mobile phones, and only a couple got through.
Mom?
Bonjour.
Operator?
Tom, oh thank God, I finally got through. I borrowed a
No, I'm fine, Tom. I'm fine. Safe and sound on the ground here in Newfoundland. We don't know much except for the BBC. Listen, I can't talk long. Can you do something for me?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
The end.
Tell the kids I'm alright. Take them into the kitchen and show them the map that we used to put pins in for each destination that we flew together. Tell them I'm fine. Put a pin here in Gander.
Someone on our plane has a mobile phone.
But then the battery dies.
There are phones in the backs of these seats.
But they don't work.
Half the people on our plane don't speak English.
Even if we knew what was going on, we don't speak their language.
On our plane, we asked the flight
But the
attendants.
captain says not to say too much, and that's when rumors start flying.
There was an accident.
An accident?
The USS space is blown.
First time in history.
Why don't you tell us what's going
A
on?
helicopter crashed into a building.
We must do all.
Oh my God! It's
Meanwhile, on our plane, we didn't have a clue. We were all going insane because there wasn't squat to do. And the captain starts apologizing, says on behalf of the airline, I'm giving each and every one some
Complimentary cruise. Open the airplane doors. Wave at all the cars. Hello to wherever you are. Wherever we are.
The ground crew supplied whatever we needed.
Nicotine patches.
Pampers. Something to drink.
Then the flight attendants brought out all the mini bottles of liquor and delivered them to everyone.
So everyone got friendlier.
I took a couple of pictures of the view there with my camera. We didn't know where we were, but we knew that we were hammered.
Open the airplane doors. Wave at all the locals. Surely there's something better to do than park. Wherever we are.
We've been up there for 14 hours when we finally break out the Grey Goose.
Kevin and I were kind of hiding it because,
Well, because we didn't want to share it. Anyways, this woman behind us, this hot mess, kept completely freaking out.
I don't understand why they can't let us off this plane. I mean, really? I mean, just to stretch our legs? Really, I need to get off this plane. I need to get some air. I need to get off this plane.
My boyfriend, Kevin, yes, we were both named Kevin. It was cute for a while. Anyways, Kevin was not dealing with it well.
I'm going to kill her.
Excuse me, I need to get off this plane. I am claustrophobic.
Excuse me! Would you like to dance? Because you're freaking out, and it's freaking me out, and we are all freaking the fuck out!
Open the airplane doors. Let a little air in here, 'cause I could use a shower or a bar. Open the airplane doors. Look at all the planes out there. There must be a convention. It's bizarre. Wherever we are. 1. Okay then, thank you for your time. Dog, are there any animals on those planes?
Probably.
Probably. Well, are they probably feeding them then? I'm heading over.
Bonnie, there's armed guards, the army, police everywhere.
Well, they'll have to shoot me.
Bonnie! Bonnie!
God, look at it from my perspective.
You look at it from my perspective.
Come to the table.
You can come to the table too.
Oh, we've got the college, the churches, and we got the hotels for the cruise, but we need your school buses. We've got no effing way to get them there.
Well, why don't you try taking them in your car?
Yeah, I can fit 4 in my Corolla. That's a great start.
Great.
You think about it.
You think about it.
You think about it.
You think about it.
Jesus!
2:10 p.m. School bus drivers thinking about leaving the picket line.
What's the point of an emergency if no one treats it like an effing emergency? And you can quote me on that.
The flight attendants keep telling me nothing's wrong, but I've got kids and I've got grandkids. I know when someone's not telling me something. And when parents want
asking questions. They start playing movies. We ran through every movie we had. Legally Blonde, Dr. Dolittle 2, and Titanic.
Nothing to do, nothing to see. Thank God we stopped at the duty-free. Wherever we are.
Do you mind if I sit here? I'm trying to get some work done, and the truck people in the back of the plane are singing at the top of their lungs.
No, of course. I'm Diane.
Nick, how are you doing?
I'm worried about someone. They were flying today, and I just wish there was some way to let them know where I am.
Oh, Newfoundland. Oh, no, you know that. You just can't tell them. I hope you're one of those people who just laugh when English people say awkward things.
I just wish we knew what was happening.
What's happening?
Somewhere in between your life
And your word.
and the world may be falling apart, and you think I'm alone.
Alone
And I'm so damn helpless.
There's nothing left to do but train.
We open the airplane doors, flash all the cars. Woo! I've never done that before.
28 hours gone, over an entire day, running out of things to say and wondering if there's someone who can clue us in. Tell us all what's happening because the sun is setting and we're sitting in the dark wherever we are.
Later that night, I'm up in the cockpit with a few other of the passengers when the pilot puts the radio on over the intercom, and the whole plane goes silent when the president gives his speech.
I asked the American people to join me in saying a thanks to all those fighting hard for our fellow citizens, and to join me in saying a prayer for the victims and their families. The resolve of our great nation is being tested. Make no mistake. We will show the world that we will pass this test. God bless.
You got through to the airline. Tom, I'm okay. Tell me what's happening out there. How bad is it? Tell me everything. Tom, who was in the air? No, I wouldn't have known them. No one on that airline. Charles? Are you sure? No, I'm fine, Tom. I'm fine.
We can see them through the airplane windows, this long line of headlights aimed right at us.
Claude, can I have a word with you?
Guard, I don't have time to go in circles with you anymore. I've got the Army delivering 1,000 left cuts.
You've got your buses, okay? Our complaints are with our employer, not the people on those planes.
Thank you.
But the minute this is over, we're back on the line.
Right?
Off of the airplane.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can take only your carry-on items. Check luggage will remain in the
The
hold.
captain and flight attendant tell everyone to take their blankets and pillows off the plane.
Out the window.
We grab water bottles, too.
Nobody got any idea where they were taking us.
Darkest century.
At the end of the airport, we can still see those headlights coming out of the darkness.
We're scared. They're probably scared too. The people here don't know what to expect off these planes.
The airport looks like something out of the Cold War, and Kevin's like,
Oh my God, we've gone back in time.
And the whole procedure, the soldiers and all the formality, it just makes me really nervous.
Citizenship?
American.
Purpose of your trip?
Vacation.
Destination?
Texas.
Thank you. Citizenship?
American.
Egyptian.
Purpose of your trip?
Family.
Business, just business.
Destination?
LA.
Then Washington, D.C.
Thank you.
Come with me, sir.
There's a giant map on the wall of the airport, and someone has written in red marker, "You are here."
Excuse me, I need to find a phone.
I need to call my son.
Phones are over there, but it's gonna be a while.
They're all lined up at the airport payphone, so eventually we put an out-of-order sign on, just so we can get people on the buses.
11:48 p.m. Buses and drivers are now taking passengers to shelter. Not just in Gander, but also in Gambo, Appleton, and farther communities, Lewis Arm, North Shore, and Glenville.
Our bus sits rests forever while all others leave. Finally, this other passenger gets on.
This guy from the Middle East?
Someone says he got questioned.
Someone says he got searched.
And now, he's on our bus.
I tried to interview the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, but they've got more important things to do than to talk to me. That's when I see them. The plain people through the bus windows, the terror on their faces. They've no idea where they're going.
They take me and my crew in a separate van, and I'm looking out the window trying to see where we are, but it is pitch dark. Now, I have flown over this area hundreds and hundreds of times, and it is just darkness. Hardly any lights anywhere. Now here I am. Oh my God, this is just so remote.
Into the darkness.
Sunset moonlight. Nothing but darkness. Into the darkness, darkness and trees.
We've got buses going back and forth all night. Out of the Salvation Army camp, we've delivered passengers from Germany, England, and France. And at around 3 in the morning, my bus is designated to take these people of all different cultures and backgrounds out there.
My family and I try to look out the bus windows. No one tells us where we are going.
Silence goes on the bus. You get out of Gander and you hear our pin drop.
My wife and daughter are scared. They ask me what is happening, and I do not know.
Suddenly this big man comes up behind me and says in this low voice,
Where are you taking us?
"What?"
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna need some help translating. If you happen to speak Mandarin, could you please go to the cafeteria? And if you speak Hindi, could you please meet us in the library? And if you speak Newfoundlander, well, Lord, touch Jesus, God bless you, baby.
We got passengers from all over the world coming off these buses, all speaking different languages. We can't even say hello.
And if anyone knows, we think it's
Moldovan.
Moldovan. That would also be helpful.
Other passengers help us translate. Mrs. Noonan, our French teacher, turns out to know a little Russian. And Mr. Michaels, our gym teacher, apparently he speaks Spanish.
Sí. Español es la lengua del amor. Yo solo soy un profesor de gimnasia. Soy un profesor de pasión.
I'm sorry, what was I saying?
Bonnie, I said you got 5 minutes.
There's hundreds of suitcases. I can hear barking, but I can't find them. They fast them before flying, so they're starving and they need water.
Sir? Sir? Oh, Doug, you gotta get out of here. We're keeping all personnel out of the holds until...
Sorry, Dwight. It's the wife, Bonnie. She's in there feeding some animals, but nothing's coming off.
I found a cat! Oh, his name's Lyle. Oh, he has a pill taped to his carrier. Well, I'm glad I got in here to give it to him. It's okay, Lyle.
Bonnie, I need you to get out of here.
Bonnie, you gotta move your arse.
Doug, I have found one cat. Do you think it's Lyle who's barking?
No.
You're so crunchy, Lyle. I'll be back to give you your pill.
Listen to me. FAA sent over new orders. We're treating all U.S. planes as bomb threats.
Oh, God, Bonnie.
Doug!
You gotta get out of there.
Doug!
What? Talk to me.
Doug, there's monkeys on this plane.
Climb aboard.
Hop right in. You look so tired.
Nothing to worry about now.
We'll get you where you're going.
I'm guessing you've never heard of Gander before. Well, that's it in the rearview mirror.
You'll need to reset your watches. Time runs half an hour later here in Newfoundland.
I'm assuming you've all seen the airport. Used to be the biggest airport in North America. Planes used to stop here to fuel up from everywhere.
Frank Sinatra, Albert Einstein.
Muhammad Ali, the Queen. This is where the Beatles first set foot in North America.
And my father once went sledding with Fidel Castro.
Then they invented jet planes, which could get across the ocean on one tank,
So there was no need to refuel anymore.
leaving us with this giant airport.
There's been talk lately about tearing it down.
And lucky for you, we haven't gotten around to it yet.
Now there's the reason I drive slow.
That there in the middle of the road?
Yeah. That's a moose. She'll move when she's good and ready.
Hey, do you mind if I sit here? The drunk people from our plane, they're snoring back there.
Oh, hi. I thought we lost you.
No, I just needed to get an emergency prescription filled. My medication is in my suitcase. I mean, nothing serious, not like, oh my God, he's off his medication! Okay, I'll stop talking now.
Oh, it's fine.
It was heart medication. I have a slight arrhythmia. Nothing too serious. Well, now you know everything you need to know about me.
Well, I'm allergic to bananas and I've never had the chicken pox.
Did you find out any information about your husband who was flying today?
No. Do you mind if we just don't talk about that? I haven't been able to get to a phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll help you find a phone as soon as we get to wherever we're going.
Finally, out of the darkness, my bus arrives at the Salvation Army camp.
We pass through a large gate and the bus pulls to a stop. But through the windows, out in the darkness, we can see all these people coming out of the buildings.
Now, we rarely use them, but some of the folks have dusted off their old Salvation Army uniforms just to welcome these people.
There are soldiers everywhere. The man at the front opens the door.
We say, here you are, and out you go. But he's not moving. None of them. Then I see his wife, and well, she's clutching a Bible. Their Bible's not going to be in the same language ours is, but it'll have the same number system. So I asked her to see it. And I'm searching for something. I give her back her Bible, and I'm pointing, saying, look. Philippians 4:6. Be anxious for nothing. Be anxious for nothing. And that's how we started speaking the same language.
Welcome to Gander Academy. Nicest hotel on the East Coast, except for the ones with actual beds. My name's Beulah. Washrooms are just down the hall. There's food over there if you're hungry, and clothes if you need to change. I'll show you to where you'll be sleeping. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
So what really happened?
What's the last thing you heard?
There was an accident in New York.
I'll show you now to your rooms, and if you'd like, you can come back to the cafeteria. We've got 2 TVs going with the news, so you can see what's actually happened for yourselves.
I didn't even think. They haven't seen any of it.
Lead us out of the darkness.
We're all staring at those images.
And we just stand there helpless
Lead us
watching.
somewhere to safety.
We barely know where we are, but we know we're not there.
Lead us far from disaster.
Charles Burlingame was the captain of Flight 77 that crashed into the Pentagon. I just saw him at a pub in London. You can't imagine a pilot will fight to the ends of the earth to save his airplane. He just will.
Lead us out of the night.
We watched those images for hours. Finally, someone turns it off.
1:15 a.m.
Wednesday.
September 12th. Crisis counselors are called to Gander Academy.
The plane people, they're exhausted, but they don't want to sleep. We're standing there ready with all that food. But that's not what they wanted either. What they wanted were phones.
1:45 a.m. 6 phones are put on tables for deplane people to use, free of charge, lined up alongside the road by the Newtel building.
An hour later, they set up 20 more phones.
An hour after that, there's 75 phones and computers with internet, all being used round the clock.
Hello? Yes, it's me.
Dad, I'm okay. It's okay.
I'm calling from Canada.
Safe and sound on the ground here in Iceland.
No Newfoundland yet.
We just saw
On the news.
Have you heard yet from Kev?
or Selena.
Call Micah.
And Lauren.
My parents.
My aunt. It's Diane. No, I'm fine. Where's David? Oh, thank God.
Hello, it's Nick Marson. My plane's been diverted. So could you let someone in head office know that I'm fine? No. I just thought someone should know.
3:45 a.m. Overnight, the community's population has gone from approximately 9,000 to 16,000. I'm sure barely any of us have slept. We're hopeful our visitors will be back in the air one morning.
I woke up from a dream in which I can't quite remember, but there was this music in it that I had heard somewhere before.
Well, I woke up from a dream that I was stuck in some backwater Canadian town and that my air mattress deflated.
I woke up to the smell of freshly baked bread.
4 a.m. in Newfoundland is breakfast time in Germany, and we've got a lot of passengers from Frankfurt. So breakfast starts at 4 a.m. and we start scrambling eggs.
Poached eggs, scrambled eggs, omelets.
Fried bologna.
Something called Townsend's.
I saw a casserole dish I don't think I could lift.
They made enough food to feed 7,000 people. It's like they never slept.
There's this one passenger from the Middle East. Well, we don't really know. He hasn't said a word to anyone. And a lot of the passengers are a bit wary of him. So it's a little odd to find him poking about the kitchen.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Can I help you with anything?
Yes, I would like to be of assistance with the food.
No, that's not necessary.
But I am...
Please, go out there and have a seat.
We've been going all night. We can't stop by splashing cold water on their faces and just keep going. We've got 7,000 people who don't want to be here. They're about to wake up.
In a crowded room, filled with strangers sleeping.
Airplane blankets and pillow on the floor.
The sun comes streaming through the window, and I can't sleep anymore.
Staring at these strangers waking up around me.
Sitting in a crowd of people waiting for the phone.
And in a town that's suddenly double population, I feel so alone. It's like any of us could have died on Tuesday.
And like we're dared to see things differently today.
I'm feeling different, distant.
Strange.
Who are these people here?
Where am I? No one noticed me. Who am I if I don't feel like the me from yesterday?
I wake up in this crowded room with people sleeping on the floor, and then I see Diane, and I say, are we leaving?
Oh, anytime now.
Is your hair different? I like it. It looks nice.
Oh, thank you. No shampoo for 3
They start
days.
handing out clothes to anyone who needs them.
I haven't changed my clothes in 39 hours.
I wanted to burn my socks.
Kevin puts on this plaid thing. He says he's going incognito and that he's gonna blend in with the locals, but he really just looks like a gay lumberjack.
Taken into another woman's native set of clothes.
Being different, feeling kind of different too.
I can't quite
But
explain.
when I woke,
When David wasn't on that plane, it's like I changed to do somebody else but you. And it's somehow like we're at a costume party.
for a second, you are not yourself.
You are not
And you look
yourself.
around and blink your eyes.
I barely even recognize the person in the mirror who's turned into someone else.
Hey, little sister. Yeah, still here in the land where they eat rainbows for breakfast. Are you taking care of Mom? No, I'm all right. I just need to be back home. Not LA, Brooklyn. Shut up. You're such a brat. Anyways, I just needed to hear your voice.
Excuse me, are you Hannah?
Yeah, that's me.
My name's Beulah. I heard your son's a firefighter. Mine is too, here in town. And I know Gander is not
know. I just need to hear from my son.
I understand.
Praying for a phone call.
Praying for a way home. Asking questions, asking, can I get back on that godforsaken plane?
And all around me people chat.
And people act like nothing's happened, and I need to hear we're going back before I go insane.
Good morning, I'm Captain Beverly Bass. Now I know this is going to be hard to hear, but the American airspace remains closed. I can't tell y'all how long we'll be on the ground. We are going to be here for some time.
Here for some time.
Here for tomorrow.
How much longer?
Beulah, can you help me find a Catholic church?
I can't sit here. I need to get some air.
Come on, let's go see where we are. It'll do you some good.
What'll do me good is to lie down and pretend this isn't happening.
Suit yourself.
And it's somehow like we're stuck here at a messed up costume party.
And there's nothing here familiar.
Far away from those you care for on an isolated island in between.
By the middle of the day Wednesday, I'm coordinating menus for 7,000 people. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rotary Club is looking for some fish dishes, and we've got a bunch of German passengers down at the Moose Club looking to try elk. No, sorry, that's the Elk Club looking to try moose. Sorry, I'm new.
Well, if you won't try cod, tell them we got cheeseburgers and hot dogs. There's a tuna casserole over there. Or I can make you up a bologna sandwich.
Are there vegetables in Canada?
We're vegetarians.
I converted him.
Anyways, I noticed this one passenger who hasn't had anything to eat at all.
Kevin is suddenly in everyone else's business.
So I notify our hosts.
No, please, really. I'm fine. Thank you.
Turns out he's an Orthodox Jewish rabbi, and he only eats kosher food. And we've got all kinds of people here in Newfoundland. We've got Protestants, Baptists, Catholics, Salvation Armyists, but not a lot of Jewish people.
Next thing I know, I'm in the faculty lounge setting up a kosher kitchen for any other Jewish passengers. But also for 2 Hindu women, a couple of Muslims,
And a couple vegetarians.
One of the pilots for Virgin Atlantic, Captain Bristol. He's a very strong leader. He's good to his passengers, and he's handsome too. Anyway, he takes me aside and he says,
I've been watching you. You're doing beautiful work. I'd like for you to be my personal liaison and work closely with me, helping me to handle anything that I might need.
Annette, what are you on about? He did not say that.
he said something like that.
Miss Beulah,
Oh, hello, Ali.
this food, what is it?
It's called cod au gratin.
Cod
It's fish with cheese. Fish with cheese.
Are you sure I cannot help with the food?
People start taking passengers back to their houses and getting them cleaned up, and then inviting them for dinner, and then putting them up in their guest rooms.
Look, Mrs., I'm only 20 weeks along, and my Terry has already set up the nursery. You and your little one will be much more comfortable there.
Thank you for shopping at Walmart. Would you like to come back to my house for a shower?
People are saying, we want you to come to our house. And I keep thinking, what is up with that? I mean, are they charging for these free showers? Or are they gonna go all Norman Bates on us? Anyways, I wasn't falling for it. But finally, I'm invited back to the mayor of Appleton's house. It sounds fancy, but it's not. There's a mayor for every town of 1,000 people here in Newfoundland. You've got the mayor of Gander, you've got the mayor of Lewisburg, you've got the mayor of Gander. Anyways, I'm staying with the mayor of Appleton.
Come on in, son. Irish whiskey's in the bar downstairs.
His wife shows me where I'm going to sleep and where the shower is, and throughout it all, I keep thinking, where am I going to put my wallet? Someone is going to steal my wallet.
Kevin, someone said there might be a way home. There might be a boat.
We're on the other side of the continent. We're not taking a boat.
So I stop an officer and ask him, hey, how do I get back home?
Yeah, how do we get out of here?
Well, you take a taxi to the Goose. There's a bus there to Port-au-Banks. Leaves once a day. That's about 6 hours. Once you're there, you take the ferry across the Gulf, right? That's another 8 hours or so. And once you're there, you take another bus. Not sure how often they leave, but it's another 8 hours to Yarmouth, where you catch another ferry to the U.S. border. That's about 6 hours. And for Bar Harbor, you should be able to grab a Greyhound wherever you need to go. It's about 2 or 3 days travel, but it's a sure nice view.
I don't leave the hotel. I wait by the phone. Wait for someone to tell me we can fly again. Planes aren't made to just sit on the tarmac. Planes are made to be in constant motion. They arrive, you switch crew, you switch passengers. You empty the honey buckets and the plane keeps going. When they sit still for too long, well, it's not good for them. They start to break down.
Our pilot says we're not leaving anytime soon. And Nick says,
I think I might take a picture or two.
I finally convinced Kevin to go for a walk.
There's 4 of us to begin with, this Texas woman and this Englishman with a disposable camera and a huge stick up his ass.
They're nice enough. Kevin and I are a little wary of telling people we're together.
I mean, you just don't know how redneck people can be.
and this nice gay couple come along with us.
And we make small talk, and then they ask me what I do.
He works for this oil company in England, and she was in town visiting with her son.
Wait, you have a son?
Yes, David. He's the one that was flying on Tuesday.
And then she goes on and on about England and how she never got to travel much when she was married.
Wait, you're divorced?
Oh, yes. For a long time now.
What about you? No, I'm not divorced. I mean, I'm not married either. Neither. I just travel a lot for work.
Kevin and I work for an environmental energy company. It's my company. Kevin's my secretary.
I'm his sexy terrorist.
Anyways, we typically do a lot of green work, so we don't really like people who work in oil.
I just got the feeling that they hated me.
And then they want to go into this old building that looked like a shed. Now they were told it was a bar. But I'm not about to go into a bar in the middle of the afternoon with 3 men I just met.
And I think I'll stay with Diane, you know, instead of the gay men who hate me.
Dogs helping me feed the animals. And after security checks each plane, slow as cold molasses, we find 8 dogs, 9 cats, one of which is epileptic. Oh, and not to mention 2 rare bonobo chimpanzees. And the female bonobo is pregnant. We have got to get them off these planes. Hello, is the mayor there? It's Bonnie Harris again. Yes, I'll hold.
But airport authority was pretty clear about no rare bonobo chimpanzees on Canadian soil.
Don't take that.
What is that?
It's rare chimpanzee shit. What do you think it is?
Bonnie,
Yes, the mayor.
Bonnie,
Yes, I'll hold.
Bonnie, I gotta get back to air traffic control.
Doug, look up. Do you see anything flying?
I can't see across the Atlantic.
Well, just get more litter from the truck.
Get your own litter.
Fine then. Goodbye. Oh, that's you. Hello? Hello? Mr. Mayor,
Mr.
do
Mayor.
Speak to
Well, Health Canada says this food needs refrigeration, but we've got nowhere to put it. The shelters are not equipped for this.
And we're getting 3 or more truckloads of food tonight.
Well, stop them. We've got nowhere to put it.
So what do we feed people?
We need to get that girl from Rogers to announce that Rotary, hockey, Boys and Girls Club, everything is canceled until further notice.
You need to talk to her.
Hold on! Did you just say that hockey is canceled?
3:47 p.m. The town is asking all bulk food deliveries be taken to Gander Community Center hockey rink. Since hockey's been cancelled, the mayor is now calling in.
The world's largest walk-in refrigerator.
It's hot outside, so we stay in the bar and make small talk with Maddie, the owner, and his wife, Brenda.
We're really not sure how much to say. I mean, you just don't know where the red states are in a foreign country, right?
Anyways, we've been drinking, and I say something along the lines of, oh yeah, Kevin and I have been together for 5 years.
In business, I'm his secretary, his secretary.
And the whole bar goes silent.
And I'm like, oh my God.
then Maddie says,
You're gay.
And I'm about to pass out.
and then Maddie says,
Praise be to God. My daughter's gay.
and then Brenda says,
Sure, my sister's gay. And the woman across the road from her just ran off with her best friend.
and then Brenda's brother says,
Our uncle is 68 years old, and he just told us he's a bisexual.
we somehow ended up at the gayest town in Newfoundland. And Ken and I are looking at each other. I think I even say something like, there must be something in the water here. And then Brenda's brother says,
That's why I only drink the beer.
You know, watching the TV all day, some of us are starting to lose it. So a few of us get the idea to have a big cookout down at the community center. You know, just to take our minds off of everything. So anyway, Stern, that's the mayor of Appleton, he comes up to me and he says,
Right, son, do me a favor, start to round up some grills.
round up some grills?
Yep, just go to people's yards and take their grill.
Take their grills? Someone's gonna shoot me!
No. Just go to people's yards and grab their grill.
So I'm going from yard to yard, and the whole time, the only thing I can think of is that someone is going to shoot me in the back. Ah!
You taking my barbecue?
This is your barbecue?
Yeah, buddy.
Listen,
Hey, your wife's got the kettle on. You want a cuppa?
I get offered a cup of tea in every single backyard. And most people offer to steal their own barbecues with me. We take them all down to the community center, no names on them. I don't know how they ever get their grills back, but that's how we have a big cookout, completely free of charge. After that, I stopped worrying so much about my wallet.
8:15 a.m. Thursday, September 13th. We've got a situation down at Gander Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a bit of an indelicate request. We need volunteers to help clean the bathrooms. As you can imagine, with 700 people in a primary school, Health Canada expects us to clean them every hour and a half. So we need your help.
But no one volunteers.
No one comes. And we're run off our feet with everything else until...
Sweet Jesus in the garden, this line of men comes walking down the hall, the top 6 cardiologists from all over the world, on their way to a conference. Highly qualified cardiologists, and they know about the importance of cleanliness.
If we don't get these bathrooms clean, we're going to have bigger problems.
Anyway, I get lunch set up, labeling anything that'll go bad with a date and time. I let the pants out for one of the pilots who's been enjoying our cooking. I make a balloon animal for a crying toddler. And then I go to check on Hannah, who's leaving messages for anyone she can reach.
I am here. I am here on island. Hello? Hello? It's me again. Yeah, my son. He's the breastfeed too. Any news? I am his mother. I'm far away, stuck here. I'm trying to find out. Fine. I'll hold again. I should be down there and checking the hospitals, putting up signs, doing something. Instead, I am here. I am here in Canada. I'm telling you, listen, my son, he takes risks. He's not missing. He's helping or hurt. He'll get out of this. Yes, I'll keep trying. And yes, here's the number. And yes, at the grade school in Gander, I'll be right here. I should be there when it's over and done. When he comes to the door and says, I'm home, Mom. I should be there for my son. Instead, I am here. I am here.
She leaves message after message for her son until there's no room left on his answering machine.
I know is you are there. You are there. and I am here.
Finally, she gets some news.
They said it was Kev's day off. And they said more men were down there than were scheduled. I should be looking for him. He's always there for me, trying to make me laugh. He loves jokes. He's always telling them down to the kids at the fire station while he fixes their bikes. I should be there.
I know there's nothing I can do, but I do know a few jokes. There was this young sailor stationed in the South Pacific, far away from his young wife he just married. And he wrote her a letter. He said, "This island is full of young, attractive local girls. I need something to take my mind off them." So his wife sends him an accordion and she says, "Why don't you learn how to play this then?" Finally, he comes home from his tour of duty. He says to his wife, "Oh, I just can't wait to get you into bed." And she says, "First, let's see how well you play that accordion."
That was a really stupid joke. Can you tell me another one?
Everywhere you look, there's people from all across the globe, running back and forth with phones or showers, grabbing something from shoppers. I'm getting a coffee on the main drag. Suddenly, the whole place goes quiet. Nobody moves. Even the people outside are standing still, and that's when I look at the TVs and I realize it's a national moment of silence in America. And these Newfoundlanders, these people from another country, they maintain that silence. Now, I don't know if that would happen back home at a busy coffee shop on the main drag, but it happened here.
Beulah walks me to church, and when I get there, I light a candle for my son.
And I do too.
I suddenly realized what that music was from my dream. It was an old hymn from when I was a kid. Now, I haven't been to church in years, but for some reason that song was in my head. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. Where there's doubt, true faith in.
Make me a channel of your peace.
Channel of your
There's a spirit like let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only night. Where the sun is ever short.
There's a man here in town who heard that there was a rabbi diverted here, and he came to find me and tell me his story.
I was born in Poland, I think, and my parents, they were Jews. They sent me here before the war started. I still remember some prayers they taught me. As a boy, I was told I should never tell anyone I was Jewish, even my wife. But after what happened on Tuesday, so many stories gone just like that, I needed to tell someone.
During a faggot, when most people are asleep, it is easier to pray. But in a look, I can feel them watching me. Sometimes I catch them when I think that I'm not looking. And I can see the fear in their eyes.
Excuse me, Beulah wanted me to check on you. The library's open for anyone looking for some peace and a quiet place to pray.
lie, where there's sadness ever.
Health Canada finally lets the animals off and quarantines them in Hangar 1. It's a big room with cats, dogs, and chimpanzees. There's barking and meowing, and then the chimps start imitating the dogs, so they're barking too. And the phones are ringing off the hook with people wanting to see their pets, but no one's allowed anywhere near those planes. And I'm worried about Unga, the pregnant bonobo. All animals are affected by stress, not just humans.
Some people spend their days crammed inside, shoulder to shoulder with nothing to do but watch the news and wait for something to happen.
On the edge. We've got 2 TVs going 24/7 in the cafeteria, and the more they watch, the more scared and angry they get.
Some of the plane people haven't slept in 3 days. None of us have either. And we're all jumping at our own shadows.
On the edge of the world. Around summertime on Thursday, people are waiting in line to use the phones. The fight breaks out in the hallway.
Hey, what the hell are you saying?
I beg your pardon.
Are you celebrating this? You praying for your friends?
Excuse me.
Hey, you telling your Muslim friends where to bomb this?
This was built to Muslims and all that.
Where you came from?
I'm Muslim and I was born in Connecticut, so she's an American citizen.
You don't look American.
Calm down. On the edge of the world or wherever we are on the edge. I need to do something to keep me from thinking of all of the scenes on the tube. I need something to do because I can't watch the news. I can't watch the news anymore on the edge.
The FAA keeps delaying opening the airspace. Here on the ground, we're dealing with a whole mess of other problems.
On the edge of the...
Some of the planes are parked on a runway where the surface is all torn up. That debris gets into an engine and they'll never leave.
On the edge of the world.
One of the big planes, the 777, is sinking into the asphalt. If we don't leave it soon, it'll stay
On the
there.
edge of the world or wherever we are on the edge. We are on the edge.
I interview a woman from Queens, a mother. Her son is a firefighter. They still can't account for him. She starts crying. I start crying too. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
I checked in with air traffic control again, and it's more bad news. Not only is the airspace still closed, but there's a storm heading for Newfoundland. Hurricane Erin is making landfall tomorrow or the day after. If we don't get these planes in the air soon, no one's going anywhere.
A lot of people are starting to crack.
Let's get everybody down to the Legion.
Come on, everyone's going down to the Legion for a drink.
Hello, have you seen my boyfriend? His name's Kevin. He's about this tall and he's lost his mind.
I just want to go out.
Well, I don't.
Well, I'm not gonna go without you.
Well, I'm not going for a long time.
Just one drink.
One drink.
Hannah, everyone's going out tonight. You go on without me, Beulah. I need to wait by the phone. I'll wait with you.
I keep waiting to hear from the airline, so I'll just be here by the phone, Tom, if the kids want to speak with me.
Bonnie, I know you're not going to leave the animals, so I brought you some chili.
Oh my, get in here. We're about to have the first rare bonobo chimpanzee born in Newfoundland.
Beulah, we can use some more food if you can spare any down at the Legion.
Miss Beulah, please let me help with the food.
No, my love, you're a guest.
Please, I'm a master chef from an international hotel chain. I oversee restaurants all around the world. I would like to help with the food.
Get in there! Everybody's going to the bar, and Nick is going. And I think nobody here knows me. I can be whoever I want to be.
I'm not worried about getting shot. I'm not worried about my wallet. I'm worried about how much Irish whiskey I'm drinking.
By 8 o'clock, the bar is completely packed with people from around the world, all talking about where they're staying and what they've seen. And the bar staff keep making more runs for beer and liquor. After an hour, there are people swimming in the river out back. And no, nobody packed their swim trunks. A couple of local boys break out their accordions and fiddles, and someone brings out an ugly stick.
Farewell to all you pretty ladies, waving from the dock. Heave away, because it's heave away. And if we do return to you, we'll make your cradles rock. Heave away,
condition for admission or audition to transition from a come from away
To be a Newfoundlander.
the other way at any rate is pass away and free to fade and wait to reincarnate.
As a Newfoundlander, hey, hey, come on inside. Nothing ventured, nothing tried.
Only a couple people cried.
And you'll be a Newfoundlander, hey, hey, sit down right here. No feel better in a year.
Try to ignore your doubts and fears.
And you'll be a Newfoundlander.
Now we need a couple of volunteers. Who wants to be an honorary Newfoundlander?
Right here.
Good man. Who else?
I have no idea why I put my hand in the air and Kevin's like,
Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God, you are serious.
yes, I'm serious. Don't do it if you don't want to.
Oh, I won't.
Where are you from, buddy?
Los Angeles.
L.A. Great. Who else?
We want to be Newfoundlander.
Oh, where are you folks from?
I'm from Texas.
Oh, what in Texas you from, buddy?
No, I'm from Texas. He's from England.
Oh, well, wait. How does that work?
How does what work?
Well, how does your marriage work? With you being in England and her in Texas?
No, we are not married.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed you were married.
No.
Would you like to be?
Well, why not?
Diane had already had 2 beers, so I'm pretty sure it was the alcohol talking.
I had never had more than one beer at a time, so it was probably the alcohol talking.
So I went and got us 2 more beers.
Now, the first part is the easiest. We'll soon get to the queasiest. I'll need you to repeat this fast.
When you become a Newfoundlander.
Speaks a different language, son. We had some S's and some rum. You'll have to try a good cod tongue.
When you become a Newfoundlander, hey, hey, just do your best. Nothing scary, nothing yet.
Change the way you're
And
dressed.
you'll be a Newfoundlander, hey, hey, just sing along. Nothing ventured, just hold on.
30 verses in this song.
And you'll be a Newfoundlander.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Screech. Back in World War II, an officer was stationed here and was offered some of this stuff. All the locals were tossing it back with narrow quiver, so he does too, and lets out an ear-piercing. Everyone comes to see what's happened and says,
What was that about this Screech?
now it's your turn. Are you ready?
Oh, not really ready to go.
One,
Two,
three, down the hatch.
Screech is basically just bad Jamaican rum.
Screech is horrific.
And then they brought the cod. The cod? The cod?
The cod?
Now, with every transformation comes a tiny bit of risk. You'll have to walk the plank, and there'll be blood, or there'll be bliss, and it's the same Newfoundlander. Every person's wishes, so don't be dumb, take the plunge. Go on, kiss the fish. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a genuine, freshly caught Newfoundland cod. If you want to become an honorary Newfoundlander, you'll have to give her a sandwich.
If you kiss that fish, I will never fish you again.
I'll risk it.
2!
I'm not gonna kiss it.
Oh, come on, I'll do it if you do it.
Oh my God.
Oh, I cannot do it.
Well, you gotta kiss the cod. It is a vital part of the ceremony.
I did.
I cannot do it.
Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I kiss this fish, you kiss this Englishman you're not married to.
Okay.
Hey, hey, come on tonight. Take the risk and take the ride. Jump right in with both feet tied, and you'll be a Newfoundlander. Hey, hey, come on with more. Nothing can take us from shore. After it's over, out the door, and you'll be a Newfoundlander.
Great job, LA.
Good night now. Kevin? Kevin, where'd you go? Kevin?
My parents must have thought they had a crazy kid. 'Cause I was one of those kids who always knew what I wanted. They took me down to the airport to see all the planes depart and watching them fly. Something inside of me was starting. I was 8 when I told them that I'd be a pilot. I was too young and too applying for a mortician in a tiny bonanza, just a corpse and me. $5 an hour for flying dead bodies. I had to climb over their faces just to get to my seat. But suddenly the wheels spin off the ground is falling backwards. I am suddenly alive. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly everything's changed. Suddenly I'm not too young or too short, and the passengers in the back don't complain. Suddenly I'm flying company charters. Suddenly everything's high. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. American Airlines had the prettiest planes, so I applied as a flight engineer. But the World War II pilots, they all complained. They said girls shouldn't be in the cockpit. Hey lady, hey baby, hey, why don't you grab us a drink? And the flight attendants weren't my friends back then, and they said, are you better than us, do you think? And I kept getting hired, and the World War II crew, they retired, and the girls all thought much higher of me. 1986, the first female American captain in history. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly I've got my wings. Suddenly all of the pilots are testing me. Well, they can get their own drinks. Ha! Suddenly there's no one they can stay grounded. Looking out, passing by. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. Suddenly I've got an all-female crew that's hot and made headlines across the world. Suddenly it's stopped. No one's saying you can't, or you won't, or you know you're not anything 'cause you're a girl. Suddenly I'm getting married, and we're putting pins on a map where we belong. Suddenly I am a mother, and suddenly shocked at how much they've grown. Suddenly I'm wondering how my parents feel seeing me teaching men to be pilots. Suddenly I am a senior instructor. Somehow I'm 51. Suddenly I'm flying from Paris to Dallas, across the Atlantic and feeling calm. Suddenly someone on air-to-air traffic says at 8:46 there's been a terrorist action, and the one thing I love more than anything is used as the bomb. Suddenly I'm in a hotel. Suddenly something has died. Suddenly there's something in between me and love. Hello? I'm on my way.
1:34 a.m.
Friday.
Shelters will be alerted as each plane is cleared to go.
Our pilots tell us to pack our bags. It's late notice in the middle of the night, and we're rushing to get everything packed and to say our goodbyes, but these people, they make these bag lunches, and they form a gauntlet passing them out. And we're saying our goodbyes, and we try to pay them to thank them, but they won't take our money.
No, you would have done the same.
I drank all your whiskey.
I would have done the same.
Good morning.
Oh, my head
You
hurts.
were snoring. You had a couple.
Oh, my head hurts.
Maybe the next together.
We should go. Our flight could be the next one. Are you still mad that I kissed that fish?
No, I'm upset that I left, and you didn't even come after me.
You left without telling me.
Kevin, after everything that's happened, you're acting like it's okay, and it's not okay.
Okay, I know, but I'm not just gonna shut myself inside. Let's just get back to LA.
When you go to Dallas, I'd love to have you over
tried to change my flight back to Brooklyn. They wouldn't let me.
My conference has been canceled. I head back to London as soon as
I
possible.
don't understand. Why did you change?
I just need to be back home.
Back home.
Back home.
Back home.
Well, all good things, right?
As the plane people start leaving, they keep stopping us, thanking us, trying to give us money, but we say,
No, buddy. You would have done the same.
But one guy keeps insisting until Beulah finally tells him,
look, you can slip it in the suggestion box down at town hall, but honestly, all we expect is a thank you on your way out.
Captain Bristol, that pilot for Virgin Atlantic, he comes to find me to help him round up his passengers.
Annette, my darling, I wanted to thank you for everything we've shared. Though I leave this place today, I leave my heart behind.
Annette.
Don't. Goodbye!
We get down to the airport and it's chaos. People getting off from multiple flights, every bag needs to be checked.
No scissors, no nail clippers. If there are any unidentified bags, they'll be blown up.
Then someone says there's an issue with security.
One of my flight attendants comes to find me. She says,
There's a Muslim man on our flight. I saw him praying and he's been acting suspicious. He doesn't have a carry-on. I'm not getting back on that plane with him.
I arrive at the airport, and I'm pulled out of line.
I am responsible for the safety of my passengers and my crew, and security tells me that any perceived threats must be taken extremely seriously. They bring me to a private room, and he is brought in for questioning.
At first, I do not understand. But then I do. In my culture, there is a word, aura, the area between your stomach and your knees. It is forbidden for anyone to see this. To have her there watching this, watching me, you cannot understand.
It is the most thorough body search I've ever witnessed. And when it's over, I find him, and I tell him, I'm so very sorry that happened.
Can I go now?
When are we leaving?
Good morning! We are one of the very first flights to leave, which makes us one of the lucky ones, as some planes may still be here for quite some time. Now, I have no control over this. You've paid for a flight from Paris to Dallas. If I get clearance, I will take you to Dallas. But if I'm not cleared for Dallas, I have to take y'all back to France. But we will make arrangements as quick as we can to get y'all back to the United States where you need to be.
I can't go back. I just adopted my daughter.
Hey, we can vote on this. We can make them go where we want to go.
Well, who's for Dallas?
Who's for Switzerland?
This is not a democracy. I am the captain, and this is coming from American Airlines and the FAA. You are not voting on our destination. Now, if we have any situation that needs to be dealt with, we will be pulled out of line, and we will be the last flight to leave. Thank you for your cooperation.
After hours of waiting, we realize we're not leaving yet after all.
4:18 p.m. There's a 747 with a flat tire blocking the runway.
Welcome back!
Something you must have missed me.
Our pilot says to stay close to our shelter, so we're ready to go again.
And I'm thinking, I may take a picture or two.
Oh, and we find this gorgeous lookout, the Dover Fault.
It's like 1,000,000 stairs.
Oh, Nick, you gotta see it. It is beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, can't believe we're here.
I know.
Can't believe we're leaving.
I don't want to go.
What did you say?
I don't know. Stop the world. Take a picture. Try to capture to ensure this moment lasts. We're still in it, but in a minute, that's the limit, and this moment will be past. So here we are, where the world has come together.
and was left behind. Oh, I should move. You're missing all the scenery.
Oh, no, stay right where you are.
Really?
Really, it's perfect.
Stop the world, seize the moment, but the minute he goes, you're alone and it's through. Hit yourself, tell yourself, you're just dreaming that means he'll forget about you. But here we are, where the continents once crashed together. Before they went their separate ways forever. So stop the world, stop the world, stop the world from spinning round. I'm on the lookout, overlooking something. We're taking the time to stop flying by and look down. Stop being scared and look round. Just tell me now and look down. Take a picture of the scenery, have a look out of a moment which is over, of the ocean, of the river, of the trees. Stop the world, please.
9:35 a.m.
Saturday.
September 15th. Finally, they get the planes going again, and I go down to tell all the Make-A-Wish kids they're being sent home without making it to Disney World after all. They're not sad about it. They're going on egg rides, canoe rides, and someone dresses up as the town mascot, Gander. Turns out if they'd made it to Orlando, they'd have had 4 days of rain.
I'm just doing one more litter scoop, then I'll get him back on the planes. Oh, Lyle, you're a beautiful cat. I taped your pill bottle to your carrier so someone will see it. You did good. You're gonna be okay. Ralph, you're a good Cocker Spaniel. I know the night security crew ran you a bit ragged, so I want you to get some sleep on those planes, okay? Okay. Unga. I've never met a rare bonobo chimpanzee before. We don't get many of them here in Newfoundland. And since your partner there likes to throw his own feces, I'd say you're the nicest rare bonobo chimpanzee I'd ever meet. And I want you to know I'm sorry. I'm sorry you lost your baby. I got 3 of my own, and some days they're more trouble than they're worth. Anyways, you're gonna be okay.
The winds start to pick up. 50-mile-an-hour winds. We've been here too long. We're still on the ground and there's a hurricane coming. And I'm thinking, we're running out of time. We have to leave. We have to leave now.
One plane, then another, and then 9 planes, then another, and then 13 planes, 19 planes, 22, 24, 29, 32, 38, 38, 30, 38, 38, 30, 38, 38, 30, 30, 30, 38 planes.
You look out your windows, underneath all that rain, it's Maine. We just crossed the Canadian border. Welcome back to the USA.
Looking out the window at the world underneath.
And though he's here next to me, in a second he'll go.
Looking out the window.
Captain, talk to me, please.
And out the window we see a place we all know below.
Is this on? Oh, it's on. Sorry, everyone, hi. Like most everyone, I'm sorry saying goodbye. So I wanted to thank them for all that they did. So I'm doing just that. And I'm passing a hat for the people who gave up their time and they gave up their town. So let's give them a scholarship. Pass the hat down.
Somewhere in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of who knows where you'll find something in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of clear blue air. You found your heart, but left a part of you behind.
I didn't really know what to say. I just put my arm around her and went to kiss her on the forehead, just comfort her.
Well, there was some turbulence, and honestly, I just thought he missed, so I...
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look out your windows, you won't want to miss this. We just entered Texas.
Everyone's drinking and sharing stories.
Where'd you stay? What'd you do?
But mostly Nick and I spent the plane ride home canoodling in the back.
One point, a flight attendant came around saying,
Hot towel, cold towel.
Somewhere in between the pace of life and working, where you're going, something makes you stop and notice, and you're finally in the moment. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of who knows where you'll find something in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of everywhere. You found your heart, but left a part of you behind.
Gentlemen, put your seat backs and tray tables up. Just below us is the city where I grew up. Coming round past the field and the wheels touch the ground. Taxi, we're all cheering for down. Making everyone think you're flying American. Higher than life, the roof and you're home again. Past the gate, the stairs, and we're there. He's waiting in my home. Lord, find him. I'm
So you'll call?
As soon as I get back.
And then he left.
And then she left.
And then
And I was all alone.
to wait her.
Back to the simple little plane.
For 5 days, the weather had been so nice.
But as they boarded, it started to rain. At the end of the day, after everyone left,
We all tried to go back to normal, except
The town was more quiet, and somehow far emptier.
we all looked the same, but we're different than we were. The gym was a sight as I passed the last cot.
Thank yous written everywhere, and things we forgot.
The Board of Health says, clean it up every part.
So we start
7:42 a.m.
Sunday.
September 16th. After 5 days, they just ran the Zamboni over the ice and played hockey. With the plane people gone, I tell my staff to go home, get some sleep. We were all exhausted, just spent. Most of us have been up 5 days straight working. Somehow I can't sleep, so I sit down and turn on the television. I just start crying. I hadn't let myself cry the whole time.
Something's gone.
On our way back from the airplane, I see Manhattan and there's still smoke. And suddenly, I'm afraid all over again. And there's others afraid too.
Something's over.
I know Newark Airport. You can pull a truck over on the side of the turnpike and shoot a grenade launcher at a plane coming in.
Something's done.
But nothing happens.
drive Kevin back to his place. Don't say much.
Something's missing.
I go straight to his firehouse. But part of me feels like they're not telling me something. But they still don't know.
Something's changed.
My flat is the same as I left it, only quieter and emptier. I stop to unpack, and then I find the camera.
Some things remain.
On the way to my restaurant, I dropped my daughter off at school, but she won't go in. She's scared. What do I tell her?
Some things stray.
At my dad's house, I look at this view that I've seen my entire life, and now I'm part of it. Something's missing.
Some things missing.
Kevin breaks up with me and then he quits. Moves back to Brooklyn. I miss him. And Mrs. Jones.
Some things lost.
Nick and I call each other when we can, but it's awful. The only reason we met was because this terrible thing happened.
Some things lost.
I go down to ground zero, which is like the end of the world. It's literally still burning.
Some things lost.
My dad asks, are you okay? Well, were you estranged? How do I tell him I wasn't just okay? I was so much better.
Some things missing.
I phone American and I say I'm ready to go wherever you want to send me. They say take a few days off. I phone every day and I'm back in the airport by Thursday. And it's empty, silent. It's just a different place. And I stop what few passengers there are and I say thank you for still flying.
Hello, you've reached Gander Academy. This is Eula speaking. How may I help you?
He's gone. It's over.
No. I am so sorry, Hannah. I am so sorry.
You are here at the end of the moment, at the end of the world. You are here at the edge of the ocean where the story ends, where the river keeps the sea.
Some things lost. Some things
In my house,
On the highway,
in a classroom,
in my car,
and wherever you are, you are here.
When Gander Town Council declares the state of emergency over, everything goes back to normal.
guard, look
Look!
at it from my perspective.
Sure, look at it from my perspective.
We've been coming to the table.
And we've been coming to the table too.
Jesus. Morning, Crystal.
morning, Mr. Mayor. Pepsi?
That's right. Morning, Dwight.
Morning, Claude, Guard, Crystal.
Claude, Crystal, Dwight, Guard, morning.
Morning, boys.
Morning, Janice.
Yes.
Janice?
What's the news?
Strike still on?
We're coming to the table.
We're coming to the table too.
Well, are they tearing down the airport?
Not today.
Mr. Mayor, I saw your car in the lot. You may want to get down to Town Hall. We just opened the suggestion box.
The bank finally converted all the currency from around the world. People had donated over $60,000.
Every day for months, passengers sent back chocolates, flowers.
Donations of all kinds.
Postcards and letters came in from everywhere.
Dear Miss Beulah, when my daughter asks about what happened over those 5 days, I will tell her of your kindness. Sincerely, Ali. P.S. Please send me the recipe for the fish and cheese.
Ralph the Cocker Spaniel went on to become a champion show dog. And Unga arrived safely to the zoo. And soon after, she had a baby, which they named Gander.
Oprah Winfrey phoned me! Oprah Winfrey! I still had the message on my answering machine, and since I was the only reporter in town, I'm the only one with any footage. Oprah Winfrey! It was a big break, but I didn't really like shoving microphones into people's faces when they were going through so much. So I stayed here in Gander, and I'm still here today.
I'm reporting live from Newfoundland for BBC.
CBC.
CTV.
Al Jazeera.
For Rogers TV, I'm Janice Mosher. On September 11th,
2011.
the town is again filled with come-from-aways. From all around the world, we welcome back the plain people.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
welcome to the friends who have come from away. Welcome to the locals who have always said they'd stay. Coming from Toledo or you're coming from Taipei. Because we come from everywhere.
We all come from away.
Welcome to the rock.
An islander, like 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 an islander. Welcome to our island with its inlets and its bays. You could be heading east, but there's an ocean in the way.
Where everything is meant to be, but nothing goes as planned.
And the drunkest fellas in the room are playing in the band.
Welcome to the rock.
With all the new security, kids aren't even allowed up in the cockpit anymore. Of course, on my retirement flight, I brought my whole family up to the cockpit on our way back to Gander.
I brought back the scholarship money we raised, now worth over $1 million.
I forgot the Irish whiskey. We have ourselves a toast.
Well, Nick and I just couldn't make the long-distance relationship work.
So I moved to Texas, and then I proposed.
And we honeymooned in Newfoundland.
My new secretary's name is Robin.
What's up?
Anyways, every year on September 11th, I like to close the office and give each of my employees $100 each to go and do random good deeds for strangers. It's my way of remembering what happened.
Beulah and I still keep in touch. She even came to visit me in New York, and I still phone her every time I hear a really stupid joke. Hey Beulah, why are Newfoundlanders so bad at knock-knock jokes?
Oh, I don't know, Hannah.
Well, try it. Be a Newfoundlander.
Knock, knock.
Come on in, the door's open.
The donation we are most honored by has just arrived today.
It's about 4 meters long and weighs 1,200 kilograms.
Newfoundland is the only place outside the United States where we share the steel from the World Trade Center.
On the northeast tip of North America, on an island called Newfoundland, there's an airport. And next to it is a town called Gander. Tonight we honor what was lost, but also commemorate what we found.
You are here at the start of a moment on the edge of the world where the river meets the sea. Here on the edge of the Atlantic, on an island in between. Where and you are an islander, I am an islander, I am an islander, I am.
Welcome to the trees, a kiss and a call, and whatever's in between. To the ones who left, you're never truly gone. Or can